What's good, everybody? It's your boy Demon and Neeyooo here. Today we actually about to do something a little bit different. This video is brought to you by Screw Attacks, and this is a age-old, well, one of my favorite ones that they actually do, and it's something I've always wanted to know who will win out of this battle. But this is about to be a death battle between Subzero and Glacius. This is something I've always wanted to know. Who will win, Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct? Subzero, Glacius. Now we both know, both of them are from the ice form, although either Glacius is actually an alien. But this is about to be one interesting battle. So we're about to see what's popping with this. So without further ado, let's get at it, let's go. And this is where we will be going through the whole video.
The freezing chill of death is a horrifying thought, whether it comes from being alone in the mountains, submerged in the Antarctic,
or if you're really unlucky, getting iced by one of these cool warriors. Wow, sorry, that was bad even for me.
Subzero, the cryomancer ninja of Mortal Kombat.
And Glacius, the icy alien with a killer instinct. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. For untold generations, the Lin Kuei assassins waged war with their rival splinter group, the Shirai Ryu. Desperate to claim victory in the bloody conflict, the Lin Kuei resorted to drastic means of recruitment for able-bodied soldiers, no matter what age they were.
So, kidnapping children?
Kidnapping children.
Well, at least they got to be ninjas. I bet their tiny little bodies would be even stealthier.
Turns out, two of these kids just so happen to be descendants from a race of extra-dimensional beings experienced in the art of ice magic. Their names were Bi-Han and Kuai Liang.
With the Lin Kuei's training, these brothers became cold-blooded assassins and the finest warriors in the clan.
And whether it started as a joke or he just thought it was badass, Bi-Han adopted a brand new name, Subzero.
Sounds like...
Alright, for those who don't really know, this actually used to be a TV show a long time ago. They used to make this a TV show. It used to come on Saturday mornings. Yes, I used to love this show. I didn't care. It was Mortal Kombat. I used to love it.
Like an online username from your teenage years that you regret forever when you're older.
Subzero was so fierce and driven, he became directly responsible for the complete annihilation of the rival Shirai Ryu clan.
Unfortunately for him, one of them, called Scorpion, survived. Well, kind of, and decided to kill him right back. Which obviously pissed off Kuai Liang, who decided to do the same to Scorpion, and got it. It's like high school drama, but with murder.
Striving to honor his fallen brother, Kuai Liang assumed his brother's mantle as the champion of the Lin Kuei. Subzero was reborn.
Subzero.
This new Subzero is a master of Shotokan karate and Dragon Kung Fu, and enhances his martial arts with his deadly cryomantic abilities.
Subby can freeze the moisture in the air to do tons of stuff. He can make his own personal slip and slide, perfect for surprise attacks. He can form all sorts of weapons out of thin air, like daggers, swords, or even ice hammers. But best of all, the dude can make ice so cold, it instantly freezes anybody who touches it.
This can be achieved through Subzero's Ice Blast projectile, or the Ice Clone technique, both of which completely immobilize his opponent for devastating follow-up attacks.
Did he just make a perfect sculpture of himself? Why doesn't he go into the ice sculpting business? Dude would make a killing. Ooh, just, you know, not the literal kind. He's got that down already.
Subzero can also implement his cryomancy and ninja talents in what appears to be near-instant teleportation, an unexpected ability which baffles even his fellow assassins.
Yeah, but I bet that's still not as unexpected as turning into a friggin' polar bear. Like, how though? I want to do that.
And best of all, after subduing his enemy, Subzero has no qualms about tearing them to bloody shreds with one of his fatalities.
Taking after his dear old bro's favorite form of murder, Subzero can rip a person's head off with their entire spinal column in tow. This one's for you, Bi-Han. If he's feeling particularly nasty, Subzero will toy with his opponent. He'll encase their lower half in ice and force them to watch helplessly as he tears them in half. Or for a quick death, he'll put them in a deep freeze that shatters like glass.
Deception.
At most, it takes Subzero approximately 4 seconds to freeze a person in place, which in real-world physics is completely impossible. To induce full-body frostbite in that time, he would have to lower the surrounding temperature to negative 6.5 million degrees Fahrenheit.
That's a stupid amount of cold.
13,000 times colder than absolute zero, to be exact, making it a temperature which literally cannot exist.
And yet still not as cold as my ex-wife's heart. Ha! Anyway, Subzero has more than earned his reputation as one of the most fearsome fighters in the Mortal Kombat universe. He's strong enough to break titanium statues with a single chop, quick enough to dodge an oncoming rocket, and he defeated some of the best warriors across multiple dimensions, like the lizard dude Reptile and Taven the half-god, who single-handedly defeated dozens of Lin Kuei assassins. He's beaten his rival for life, Scorpion.
Alright, so we're about to go ahead and skip past the prelude and get straight to the fighting. So, yeah. Alright, now we're back. So, yeah, I had to do a little editing magic. But, yeah, so we're about to go ahead and get this long time debate over with and see what's popping with it. So, let's get at it.
Your race is new to me. You will know the chill of death.
He's already cold, my dude. Alright, so. Oh!
I should have known.
Yeah. Oh, damn, son. Damn, son.
Challenge accepted.
Uh-oh.
You're a formidable warrior, but you lack conviction.
You lack conviction? Uh-oh. Let's see what's popping with this. Let's do it back at him. Wait, what the hell? Sub, he froze you, my dude. What the hell? He came from the back, took his spine out.
KO!
I know it's the theme and all, but that was just ice cold.
Glacius and Subzero seemed to be a near match in terms of cryomantic abilities, but it was Subzero who had the training and the power to bring Glacius down.
Subzero has fought ninjas, robot ninjas, secret agents, movie stars, gods, and even fellow ice warriors. Glacius really didn't have anything Subby hadn't seen before.
And while their speed was fairly similar, Sub-Zero's impressive reflexes and ninja-like skills gave him one of the most important edges in this fight. He could maneuver around Glacius's keep-away strategy, and his teleportation kept him a step ahead, even able to avoid Glacius's liquid form. And while Glacius did possess a minor form of telepathy, there's no evidence to suggest that it was used for anything other than direct communication.
Sub-Zero could take a lot of hits, so he wasn't going down easy. But if you put their defenses side by side, Glacius's ice armor does seem better. But it really didn't matter because Subs could just chop right through it.
Sub-Zero could shatter titanium statues in a single blow, a feat which requires at minimum 63,000 pounds of force per square inch. And titanium is obviously tougher than ice. Assuming Glacius' shell is composed of blue ice, the purest and toughest form ice can take, it would still only take at most 57,000 pounds of force per square inch to crack his entire body in half.
And he didn't even need to go that far. Just get to the squishy insides in the middle.
He went straight to that bag and took that.
that Glacius had his expectations shattered.
Well, I guess that answers the question. Sub wins. You know what I'm saying? So again, that answered my question for right now. So I guess we might go ahead and make this a kind of a segment on Thursday to Friday. We might go and make that. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Hope y'all enjoyed it. And if y'all have any other type of fights y'all would like to see, put it in the comments below, and I'm gonna try my best to get them out there for you. But in the meantime, between time, I see you when I see you. Holla at your boy. Peace.